It's Trendsettaz Shady, man. Risk takers, OBH, Goonie Gang. Tuned in to F.A.M E TV, man. I'm doing my interview right here in Pro Sound Studios, Harrisburgh, PA, man. Y'all already know. Shout out to Super Duper Sultan Power Up for letting me do this interview here. We're here. We ready to get it going. We're gonna talk about the soul of a legend and everything else I got going on in my life right now.
So we gonna start off with this. We was talking a little bit about this, so we gonna get us some insight to the people. You was saying how it's a misconception about how people view the members of OBH. You know what I mean? Just give them a little bit about that.
Yeah, I feel like because prominently Av is associated with drama and other OBH members associated with drama, that I just think that's where the media, that's what the media chooses to pick up on with OBH. Like, we got a lot of stuff going on, especially when you look at, you know, King Erna, and you look at the Honor Your Life campaign that he got going on, and the Perks Are for Jerks campaign that he got going on. And me, I run like this side mentor program. Like, I got a thing with young boys in the studio. I don't care if they hit me up in my DM or not. I got a thing with that. My thing is, come on, let's get it. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was a young dude in the studio and I always wanted to get on something, and I felt like I was talented and nobody really gave me a shot. So like, my whole thing is to each one teach one thing. That's me personally, and I can go on about each and every last member of OBH and what they got going on in regards to giving back, in regards to them being humans. You understand? Anything but a savage. Like, we're anything but savages. And you know, I know we talk the talk and we walk the walk, but at the same time, that's because we're products of our environment. That don't mean that we was born animals or nothing like that. Not ridiculous like that. You get what I'm saying? So that's what that is.
Alright. So let's take them back a little bit, because a lot of people know you from your affiliation with OBH and stuff like that. So what was you doing, and who was Trendsettaz Shady before OBH, and how did you end up even meeting Ab and stuff like that?
Alright, I can give you that. Who was Trendsettaz Shady before OBH? I'm gonna give it to you. Cause you know you gotta have your facts straight, right? Cause you know Trendsettaz Shady was nobody before OBH, because my name is not Trendsettaz Shady. It wasn't Trendsettaz Shady. My name is Shady Black. You understand what I'm saying? I'm everything I am. I am who I am. You can ask about me in the streets. It's like legendary, man. That's why this joint called Soul of a Legend. And I don't mean to toot my own horn or believe my own press clips or nothing like that, but the facts is the facts. You go inside any prison in PA, then you mention my name, I got a good reputation. All through Philadelphia, everywhere I go, I got a good reputation. You understand what I'm saying? Before OBH, I was an entrepreneur. I already owned the store. Did you know that? You know I got a clothing store? It's called Trendsettaz Clothing. Actually, the name Trendsettaz came about due to the altercation that I had with the other guy. And just people, just like from me having my store name Trendsettaz and _ Shady, people that know me know that's not my name. People that know me know the Trendsettaz was for the clothing store and Shady is my name. But when the media, social media took it, like DJ Academics and all these other social media outlets, when they took it, it's like they gave me that name and it stuck. Excuse me, I gotta get something to drink. They gave me that name and it stuck. You understand what I'm saying? So like Trendsettaz Shady is just, you know, it's a figment of the public imagination. But who I am as a person, Shady, you know, just me, period, man. I'm a father. That's who I was before OBH. I was a husband before OBH, an entrepreneur, an excellent family member, a stand-up guy. That's what I move out. And I always have been about getting some type of paper. That's who I was before OBH. And nothing changed. Like, nothing changed. I've been a rapper before OBH. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a rapper and OBH. Everything that I named, said I was before OBH, I am now. The only difference is I get strengthened through my brothers. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't think people think that I strengthen OBH, and I hope I do, but it's not a one-way street though. I get strengthened through my brothers too. You know what I mean? So.
So how did you get connected with OBH? Did you meet ARF first, or you met somebody else first? Like,
no, Leak Mars, that's like one of my best friends, my childhood friends, and Busy too. That's all F.A.M.E. that's from my neighborhood. we like family. Ab didn't come down my name. Well, Ab was older than me, so when he was coming down my age, he was in another age bracket. He would have been like my older brother, LA in them age. You understand what I'm saying? So Leak came down there just like how Ab was, but me and Leak became friends. And so all throughout my childhood, even when me and Leak did our estate time, that remained my friend. And just last year, around this time right here, Leak called me up and like called me out. Like basically, it's like, yo, why you wasting your talent? Why you not rap? I started rapping for like 7 years. So he like, why you not rapping no more? I'm just like, I'm not feeling it. And I gave him a whole bunch of cockamamie, and he just basically shot all that shit down. And he just made me remember how passionate. He made me remember how passionate I was about making music. And that's what got me back where I'm at right now. So that's why you gonna hear me mention Moss' name so much. It's not because I'm name dropping this, because I don't want y'all to forget that Moss pulled me back out. And I don't know if y'all peep, he pulled me back out so he can go back in. He didn't pull me out to go tag team. He pulled me out so he can be done with it. That's kind of selfish of Moss, but I appreciate it though nonetheless, man. I'm enjoying the ride.
So you mentioned that LA, I mean, that's your older brother. I mean, a lot of people might have heard his name because you know Young Chris and them was shouting him out throughout these songs and stuff like that. Yeah, tell people a little bit about, because they just heard his name, but they probably don't really know about who he was, what his role was, and these situations.
I'm gonna speak about my brother because I'm gonna just speak about my brother because I think his death was so sensationalized that it just took away from who he was as a person. You understand what I'm saying? Like some people like don't know he was a person. Like when you talk to people, they talk about a character. They don't know he was a person. So I'm gonna speak about the person, and not too many people can do this, right? And I would be most qualified. We got the same mother, same father. I would be the most qualified to speak about my brother, right? So let me tell you one thing about Larry. Larry was like, he was like one of the calmest people I knew, but at the same time, he had like a steely cockiness to him. Like, it was like, I'm ready for whatever. That's what I always got from my brother. He was solid. A lot of people think he rapped. Let me squash that misconception. My brother had a speech, he had a speech impediment. He stuttered. He never rapped. He was never a rapper. So anybody running around ever walked up to me in my life and told me your brother was hot, you should feel embarrassed. My brother never ever rapped in his life. I'm telling you now, as a 31-year-old, when I was younger, y'all made me uncomfortable. I'm telling you now, you should feel embarrassed because you lied. You understand what I'm saying? But he was never a rapper. He had a speech impediment. Chris and the rest of everybody, all the homies, not just them, was his brothers. You understand? That was their group. I grew up under them. I had my own group of individuals I ran with. You understand? Everybody knows that Larry, you know, went to Gratz. He was like a basketball fanatic. Between Michael Jordan and Larry Bird, they was his favorite players. My brother loved tuna sandwiches with toasted bread. You understand what I'm saying? His barber got killed. When his barber got killed, he was so loyal to his barber, he stopped getting his hair cut. That's why my brother grew braids, because Tata got killed. When Tata got killed, my brother stopped cutting his hair. He said, I ain't never getting my hair cut no more. Because Scorp was locked up and Tata was killed. And Larry was like, man, I'm cool. All my barbers gone. I'm good. I'm just get braids and shit. Another thing a lot of people don't know is like me and him, we lived downstairs well, when we moved from my mom's house, we lived down Peach's house for a brief moment together before I went to jail, because I was in jail when my brother was murdered. We used to have talks at night, and people didn't know this because I was so wild, and my brother was so like wild. He was just like so laid back to the public that they didn't know that we even connected. And we used to have talks at night. I used to tell him everything I did to people so he could be aware of it and he could watch it, or he might double back behind me and straighten out a mess I made in the neighborhood. You understand what I'm saying? I used to, like, a lot of stuff, me and my brother, people thought my brother was mad at me about. He was like amazed at, like, we'd be sitting in the house, they'd be like, they let you do that? I was like, yeah, they was pussies. You understand what I'm saying? You know, so when I lost my brother, I lost like my superhero. I ain't just lose a brother. That was like my motto of excellence. You understand what I'm saying? And that was like my effigy of a man. So at the end of the day, that's why I really don't get into the death part about it, because I got a lot of living, a lot of live moments to remember about my brother. So we could take up 10 interviews and not even get to him dying, if you asking me. You understand what I'm saying? So we gonna skip over that part. We gonna keep it pushing.
Okay. So now moving up to speed, a little up to date. I see you had a relationship with Taxstone. Yeah. I mean, then he went through his situation. So talk about how you established that relationship with him. I mean, so like how did you go about?
All right, let me tell you how this came about. Basically, how Taxstone, the relationship with Taxstone came about is when everything was happening with the Dream Chaser situation, and he basically reached out to me. He wanted to know my side, and I think it was more so of a favor he was doing for a friend that was connected to one of them Dream Chasers than it was for his own personal business. You understand what I'm saying? And through him reaching out, him and I, we established a rapport with one another, and that was through Mont. He connected with me through Mont from New Lane, but that's F.A.M.E Rock manager. But Taxstone reached out to me and we established a rapport with each other. I'm talking about an everyday rapport. Damn near 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm sliding up to Brooklyn at his aunt crib. You understand what I'm saying? Just chilling. You know, you gotta understand, Tax. I'm a very intense person. Man, tell me your story. Tax said, take me to the bank, Shady. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, come on. So he keeps talking about busting this big ass $15,000 check. He like, you know, Jay had to sign my check, Shady, cause I never dealt with banks and shit. Shit getting bigger for me, Shady. I'm like, all right, come on, we going to the bank. The shit not making no sense in my head though. He talking about Jay just signed this fucking check. I'm like, this nigga wildin'. In my head, I'm thinking this nigga gonna go rob the bank. So when we pull up, he picked this little nut bank, this little on the corner in Brooklyn. I'm like, I pull over, I say, yo, this is how real Tax is. He struck me as the type of guy who would do this. I said, Tax, it's cool if you going in there to rob that bank. I'm not gonna leave you. I just need to know. I don't want you to come back out here running and I don't know what's going on. That's what type of guy Tax is, man. You know what I mean? But at the same time, Tax is a great guy. Tax stopped me from making so many missteps with trying to put together a career that didn't exist. He stopped me, like time after time. I'm talking about me and Tax going back and forth. My feelings hurt. I'm thinking he's snubbing me for other shit. I'm hearing shit that I don't think as hot as me. But he like, Shady, you gotta heat up. You gotta keep going. When I give you, Tax was gonna host my mixtape. If I wanted to be selfish, do you know how hurt I would be right now if I was a selfish dude? He told me, Shady, I'ma host your mixtape, son. I'ma host your Soul of a Legend. I'ma host it. Get it done. And my shit done and my nigga locked up. You understand what I'm saying? Like, my nigga locked up. I can show you. Like, I've been reaching out. I can show you. My phone dead. Been reaching out. They sent tour Tax letters back. That's my guy. How I feel about Tax, man, like, I feel like 90% of New York snitched on Tax. They lied on him. They put them lies on him. Ain't no such thing as dry snitching. Either you told or you didn't. You pointed the finger, you nodded your head, you're a rat. You implicated the person, you're a rat. And I feel like all these dudes that's running, I'm gonna be I don't give a fuck about no politics when it come to my friends. I feel like he my friend. All these niggas that support that dope boy Troy shit, the only reason that boy ain't get up on a fucking stand or make a public spectacle and tell his side of the story, the lie he had to tell to the public, is because he would have lost his career, not because he felt as though he would have got killed or he don't want to be embarrassed. That nigga's a fucking rat, man. Or everybody that co-signed, anybody that spoke up, and tried to highlight what they thought was the other side of the story is a fucking rat. Anybody that spoke up and you know, congratulated or, you know, said shit like, they was saying shit like, I never seen hip hop be so fucking disrespectful with this rap shit. They was saying shit like, oh, God don't like ugly and things like that. That shit hurt my feelings. Tax my friend. You feel what I'm saying? That shit, I'm seeing my personal friend being persecuted online. This dude's a great guy, man. He's a great guy. You gotta ask any of his comrades. He's a great guy, man. It's not too many dudes that I'm gonna allow to walk me in the middle of the projects in Brooklyn. There's not too many dudes I'm gonna allow to do that to me. I'm not going no fucking middle of no projects in Brooklyn, nigga. I look stupid. Is them niggas coming in the middle of my block on York Street? Fuck no. Do I look stupid? You know what I mean? But I walk with Tax though through people, building, this project, that project, this block, this side of Brooklyn, all that shit. He took me through and gave me a fucking historical like tour. Like this with GS not like this with these niggas at, these all this, you know what I mean? And that's why I don't believe the internet, man. The internet is like, it's undefeated, man, with these lies, man. They done put that boy in jail. Tax is a great guy, man. He was shaping the culture. He shaped the culture. He got a bunch of motherfuckers like Manolo Rose. Look at Casanova. Look at Bobby Shmurda and them. When they look at Designer. Look at Designer. Look at me. I'm active than a motherfucker. Between him and Charlamagne, I'm active like a motherfucker. You understand what I'm saying? So these is people that activate people in the industry. These are the people that supposed to be around. Because the people that they replacing them with is people that's they're not connected with the culture. If you're not connected with the culture, you can't push it further. Only thing you could do is take from it and destroy it. Tax was pushing the culture forward. Same way like Noriega, Drink Champs and all of them. You know, they pushing the culture forward with these podcasts. But yeah, we can go on up.
So yeah, speaking on Charlamagne, a little while back, he had mentioned y'all, like by name, saying that y'all seem like y'all the most sturdy, most honorable. He was using the words that y'all say.
Yeah.
Most honorable people.
A lot of people using them. You see Drake said free smoke.
Word.
Nah, man.
Let's speak on the Charlamagne, then we can get to the Drake situation.
No, we ain't gotta get to the Drake situation. But I'll speak on the Charlamagne. The thing is with Charlamagne is we met Charlamagne. My mom always told me what comes from the heart reaches the heart. When I met that man, anything I discussed with that man, it came from the heart. So obviously I reached his heart. He gave me his I don't have it now because my phone got confiscated by these police officers. They never gave me my phone back. But Charlamagne gave me his personal number and he would respond. I text him, hit him, he would respond. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know bougie shit. And if he took a day or two to respond, he apologized. Shady, I was doing this. Yo, that man deal with me with honor. So when he's saying that we're honorable, that's how he perceives us, because that's how we introduce ourselves to him. And that's throughout our actions that he can see that's visible. Like everybody else looking in through the window, you can see that our actions is honorable. You know, it's nothing it's nothing, especially me. Nobody can't say nothing about me, nothing. There's nothing you can say about you. I die about my honor. I die about it. I don't got no compromising situations going on right now, nothing. So that's the situation with Charlamagne. Charlamagne just recognized it wasn't even a talent thing. It wasn't none of that, bro. It was none of that with me and Charlamagne. Cause I never put a project out. I'm running right now. I'm running all word of mouth. I never put a project out. Charlamagne, we shook hands and we shared a conversation, and from that conversation I rubbed off on him in a way that was positive. And like his brother Wax rubbed off on me. I'll never forget his brother, funny as shit, big nigga. Standing out there, y'all think he's security, that's fucking, that's Charlamagne brother, that's his real brother. You know what I mean? He rubbed off on me. We talked the whole time, laughed, kicked it. These dudes are personable individuals. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why we clicked. And that's pretty much what that was with Charlamagne. Nothing more, nothing less. And whatever high recommendations Tax gave.
So
don't forget that.
So before we got the interview started, you was letting me hear some of that project, Soul of a Legend.
Yeah.
So talk a little bit about that, and when you looking to when they could be looking to see you release it and all that.
Soul of a Legend should be released within the next 60 to 75 days. What I did with this project is I just basically came from my heart. I don't really know how to do anything else. I record with emotion. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I record with emotion. If a song doesn't have emotion, it's not a song. It's not nothing that's gonna stick with me. So like, this is my first project. So from the day I was born to the day I released this project, everything that I went through in my life should be somehow should be captured in this project. That's my soul. You know what I mean? It's my whole soul. So that's why this and the legend part comes. I'm a legend in my own head too. Like, I be gassing myself up. I do have a sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? So I be talking my shit, you know, but at the same time, bro, I'm telling you for sure, man, I ain't doing it for the books and I ain't doing it for the gram, but if the measuring stick was pulled out on me, man, they gonna need a couple of them joints. You understand what I'm saying? Cause they go a long way, and this I ain't talking about. I ain't talking about money. I'm talking about character, you know, morality, and you know, just me. Period. Like I said, I'm supposed to go in the studio with Zaytoven, and we supposed to be doing something with Lucci and Casanova and Cassius J. So I'm just, you know, I'm grooving, man. I'm moving around. I'm supposed to be linking up with Johnny Cinco and Rallo. So that's, you know, that's what one of my guys in Atlanta told me. So I figure it all out when I get down there, man. But my next move is Atlanta. You know, just like I went out Cali and I did everything I needed to do out Cali, my next move is Atlanta. So Atlanta, here I come. Atlanta, Georgia. Get ready for Trendsettaz Shady. The risk takers be coming down there, invading your space. We love y'all. Show us some Southern hospitality, please, man. Double cornbread, please.
So for people looking to connect with you, do some music, do some business or whatever, know what I mean, how can you get at you?
If you're looking to connect with me, you can hit me up in my DM, or you can reach me at trendsettershady@gmail.com, or you can hit up my public relations specialist. Her name is Ali Rainey, and you can reach her at Image PR Boutique on Instagram, and you can take her contact information from there. But other than that, you could just hit me up on Instagram. I don't know what's up with these other artists, but I do be in my DM all the time. I be in that gym. That's the Devil's Mansion. I be in that gym. Yeah.
Good.
Yo, this Trendsettaz Shady. You just watched my interview on Philly F.A.M.E TV. I'm the head of the division. You know what that is, the risk takers. OBH Goonie Gang. We here at Pro Sound Studios. Like I said, man, check us out. Remember the risk takers.
Yeah.